Namaste everybody. As usual, I start by paying obeisance to my elders and thanking Ramon sir for mentoring us through this process. I'm going to start you all with the usual warm-up exercises. So please stand up and what we will do is we'll start with the eyes. Meenu madam, you can do the eyes. Uh, you look up, slowly turn to the right, look down, look to the left, look up, look to the right, look down, look to the left, look up. Now counterclockwise, look up, look to the left, look down, look to the right, look up. Look to the left, look down, look to the right, relax. Now we will turn the head clockwise and counterclockwise. Look up. Meenu madam, don't do this please. Turn to the right, go down, turn to the left, look up. Turn to the right, look down, turn to the left, look up. Counterclockwise, look to the left, look down, look to the right, look up, look to the left, look down, look to the right, look up, relax. Turn your shoulders forward, once, back, forward, back. Then the other way, forward, back, forward, back. Now we'll do the spinal twist. So spread your legs a little bit so that your shoulders are in line. Now take twist the torso to the right and back. Twist the torso to the left and back. Once more. Twist the torso to the right and back. Twist the torso to the left and back. So now what we will do is roll the hips. Meenu madam, you can do this. So clockwise, forward, back, forward, back, counterclockwise, right, forward, back, right, forward, back. So now we can sit again. Now I'm not sure that Meenu madam should be doing this. Now we will do the Gomukhasana. I was going to teach you all Tadasana. I just want to know, would you all be interested in learning the Tadasana now?
Yeah, why not?
Yes, yes.
Okay, then please stand up. Now go against the wall because you are going to stand on one foot and we don't know what your sense of balance is. So go against the wall. Take your right foot and place it as far up as possible. The best place would be if you can straight away touch it against your groin area. And then you are against the wall. So just go up and stretch as much as you can and then slowly release yourself from the support of the wall. Breathe normally. You don't have to maintain any particular breathing, just breathe normally and hold as far as possible, maybe to 3 or 5 counts, and then you can let go. Similarly, take your other foot, take it as far up as you can against the wall, then let yourself go from the wall and stand upright. Stretch as much as you can. This is called Tadasana. or mountain pose. So, are there any questions?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please ask.
Sir, when I stand like that, also because I have never done it before, when I stand without any back support, like the wall, then 5 seconds that you said, it doesn't happen. Like
I
one
know.
loses the balance, and then
Correct.
come back to like the position. Then I can continue, but continuous 5 seconds is not happening.
That is okay. No. See, everything. This is we are not used to the balance. See, for example, if you try to do that with your eyes closed, you won't. It is even worse.
Yeah.
You are able to maintain that because you keep your eyes open. You don't feel a sense of imbalance because you're oriented to the environment.
Right.
However, if you close your eyes, even that won't be possible. The thing is, it's a mix of balance plus cognition. So the balance part is got to be acquired. So today
Practice.
it is you've got maybe half a second you might be able to hold,
Yeah.
but slowly over time you will be able to do better. Okay. So now we have done Gomukhasana before. I am going to ask you all to try Gomukhasana once more. Okay.
Do
Can
I
you all do
do
that?
I tell my part?
Sorry.
Uh,
Yes, yes,
should
yes,
I?
yes. Of course, please.
Yeah. I could take my left foot up to my right groin, but the right leg started hurting up till
Ah,
the knee.
I can understand.
So I slid it down.
Hmm.
Up by the time it came below the knee, it was all right.
Okay, so
The
you are saying that this is where you are comfortable.
I could take it easily, but I could not
Hold it.
hold it at all because by the time I kept it, it started paining. My
Okay.
right leg started paining.
So what I'm saying
The
is,
right knee started paining, though I had kept it in the groin.
so can you keep it up to this point without trouble?
I could keep it. I could
No,
keep
no.
it, but immediately it started the opposite leg, that is a standing leg started, the knee started hurting. So
I
I
know what I'm
slid
trying to
the
say.
left foot down and brought it down below the right knee.
So at this stage, you are not. There is no pain.
No. There is pain. I should bring it further down below the knee.
Okay, no problem. So even if you can keep it here and you are
Yes,
able to
yes.
hold it, that is okay. The
Okay,
intent is
okay.
right now for you to be able to stand on one foot without losing balance. As simple as that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now,
Hmm.
see, Rome was not built in a day. So you start from here, take it
Slowly,
up, 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 up,
slowly.
up, up,
Yes,
little bit, and
slowly.
see
Yes,
where your discomfort, at the point of discomfort, stop. Do
yes,
not go
yes.
further. We are
Yeah,
not here to win medals. We are here
yeah.
to, improve ourselves. Simple as that.
To push our own boundaries further.
Correct. So, but it has to be done in a sensible manner.
Gradual way.
So,
Yes,
uh,
yes.
so all I'm saying is just hold it up to this point. If you cannot hold it beyond that, it's okay. Take it further down.
Okay,
If you can
okay.
take it further up like this, take it.
Best.
And then
Yes.
the point is you must stretch after that.
Yeah, yeah,
After that, you must stretch.
yeah.
Okay. Is there any other
But
feedback?
the right leg I could not. But the the right foot I could not take it above the left knee.
Ankle.
So I again kept it at just below the knee only, to the
No
side of
problem.
the knee, and it was
No
okay.
problem.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
perfectly all right. So
Yes,
long as you can
yes,
keep
yes.
your balance, you're fine. We are not
Okay,
here to run the Olympics.
okay.
Okay. Any other feedback?
Sir, I have a small question
Yes, ma'am.
about the Tadasana only. Okay.
Hmm.
My question is, which part of, like we have one part is that we are raising our leg and keeping it near the groin. The other part is we have stretching. The other part is we are having the balance for 5 seconds, let's say.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
which one of them, or maybe any other, is extremely critical to have a successful Tadasana. And which one, so that we know that if two of them we are doing correctly and the other one, like standing is not happening, stretching is happening, drawing, bending is, everything is happening, but so we'll know where we are standing as far as this one asana is concerned.
Aren't you being competitive? See, all are important. It's a perfect asana, means your knee is at the groin, you're stretched, you're in balance, you're in a state of peace.
Yes.
That's what it is, correct? Now, if you are not able to reach your foot up there, you bring it down. If you are not able to maintain your balance for more than 2 seconds, it's okay. Slowly you build up. So there is no such thing as you have to do it.
No,
It
which
will
is a
happen.
critical component of this. That's what.
See, it's okay. Let me tell you what each thing does. Okay. So when you keep your, if you touch your knee to the groin,
Yes.
like what is happening is that there is a flat space between the anus and the genitals. That is called the perineum. Okay.
Yes.
Now that is where the Mooladhara is. So when you keep it here, you are energizing the Mooladhara. You understand? Now when you stretch like this, what is happening is that the spine is being stretched and it is being straightened. So that when you do other asanas or when you are doing dhyana at a later stage, if you are able to do it, the kundalini is able to move. So then when you stretch like this, what happens? That the entire system is being stretched and it is being made flexible.
Right.
So it's hard for me to
But
say
what
there are some, if you do one, there will be benefits no matter how much you do.
No. What about the balancing part? You explained these two very beautifully about why we do it, the stretching as well as the bending of the leg. But the balancing on one.
Where do you get your balance from? Your balance comes from your ears.
Yes.
Okay, so if you, as you begin to balance, you'll realize your breath will slowly begin to get regulated. When your breath begins to get regulated, it will start becoming leveled off in the eustachian tube, in the pharynx, in the throat. There will be a sense of stability coming there. Only if there is that stability will you be able to balance.
Okay. So I'm having a problem only with the balancing part. The other two is no problem. Stretching and bending, none of that is. The balancing in that posture for more than 2 seconds, and then I just kind of wobble away, and then again I put my leg and again it stands like.
No, but this is the first time you're doing it.
Yes.
Then you've not even learned to cycle. You want to do Tour de France.
No. I was just thinking that this is the foundational pose for further complicated pose which will come. So I was like thinking.
No. I will take it very slowly. I'm not going to push you all. It's don't worry. You've seen over the past 1.5 months or 2 months, we've been going very slowly.
Yes.
We have not tried to rush anything.
Okay, sir.
So don't worry about that. Now, would you all like to do Gomukhasana?
Yeah, but excellent explanation. I'm very glad she asked the questions because it gave more depth to the understanding of the asana. Thank you. Thanks to both of you.
Now, let's do the Meenu madam, you be a little careful with this, okay? If there is even the slightest discomfort, stop. So, take one leg below the hip joint, the other one as close as possible to the other side. This side, if it is up, then this side should go back, and you can pull back, and then take your face up. This is where, Meenu madam, you might have some trouble. Now, take it to the other side. Do you want me to show it? I'll do this on this side. So take it under the joint. Take it as close as possible to your torso, the other foot. If this is there, then let this go up and hold, and then look up. Breathe out, and then when you're up, you can do shallow breathing. Are you all comfortable?
One that I'm not able to touch both the hands as of now.
That's okay. That is okay.
Second thing is the elbow of the hand, which is like raised on the over the head. That one has to be absolutely straight like yours, right? But mine is not that straight. Like it's still kind of bending forward. It has to be pushed even more back. But it's happening.
Are you practicing every day?
Huh?
Are you practicing every day?
No, sir. I'll be dead to you. No.
If you don't practice, I practice so my hand is moving. You don't practice, how will your hand move?
Do with my other hand, I have to manually push my elbow behind instead of itself it going. Like,
see, you push a little, it's okay. Don't push it violently. Okay?
No.
You might another muscle will go out of trouble, get into trouble.
Yeah. No.
So don't do asura games with this.
None of that. But sir, how long? How many minutes? How many seconds we have to do that? That pose?
1 or 2 or 3 counts. As much as you can hold
3
comfortably.
Breaths. 3 breaths. Yeah.
So as much as you can. See, all these are all what. Why are we doing Gomukhasana? To open out your Anahata chakra.
Chest cavity.
Your the chakra. The see, when you breathe, there should be no congestion in the system. So that is why we do Gomukhasana. So that is that. Now I'll take you out through the breathing part. Shall we go ahead? I think we've actually spent a lot of time on this.
Yeah, please go ahead.
We have one more person who's not. Rajendra Prasad, sir. Do you have anything? Are you comfortable? Are you in a position to do everything? Okay. So let's sit in Padmasana, and I will give you the instructions. Please follow. So first is relax the mind, relax the brain, the front side of the brain. There is the house next door is getting demolished, so there is some amount of disturbance. I request you to please forgive me. There will be this disturbance for some time. So relax the brain, relax the front of the brain, relax the right side of the brain, relax the rear of the brain, relax the left side of the brain, relax the eye muscles, relax the eyes, relax the face, relax the face, relax the ears, relax the ears, relax the neck, relax the neck, relax the shoulders, relax the shoulders, Relax the chest. Relax the chest. Relax the back. Relax the lower back. Relax the abdomen. Relax the abdomen. Feel the abdomen go in and out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now turn your attention to your breath. Be aware of the breath at the nostril. Follow the breath to the bridge of the nose. Feel the breath at the top of your head. Feel the breath as it goes into the throat. Feel the breath at the throat. Feel the breath at the chest. Feel the breath move your abdomen in and out. Feel the breath in the body. Experience the whole body with the breath. Pay attention to my instructions. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Relax. Now we will do the breathing using the nostril. Relax. Relax. Meenu madam, try to relax your throat area, your shoulders, and the muscles that are holding your face. Okay? So now follow the instructions. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in from the left. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out through the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in through the right. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out through the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in through the left. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out through the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in through the right. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. Breathe out through the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Relax. So, have you all been able to practice this at least? All of you? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So, did you feel better after doing this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So, great. Now, now I want to ask you. So today, now we can either go into a discussion on the question that was asked by Kavita Madam, but she's not in the thing, so I don't know whether to do it today or to do it when she is in the session. But we can do some amount of um, relaxation and dhyana. I mean, a kind of a movement from pranayama to dhyana, or I can teach you Kapalabhati. So, which one would you all like?
Sir, which one would be the obvious next step for all us greenhorns like this, So that one you can tell us because we don't know which would be the logical next step.
Both actually, we can move into meditation or we can move into, see, like for instance, if I do Kapalabhati, what will happen is that Kapalabhati is where you slap the use the abdomen to slap inside. What that happens is that the abdominal viscera, the small intestine, the stomach, and other things, they are all loosely held in the abdominal cavity. So when you push it inside vigorously, what happens is that there is movement of the viscera, which in turn increases what is called peristalsis. Peristalsis means it increases the pulsing of the intestines, which and there is increased blood supply to the small intestines, which increases absorption of nutrients which you eat, and also ensures that the evacuation process is increased. So that is the physical part of, and so that means that samana vayu is improved within the system. That is what Kapalabhati does. The second thing it does is that there is a reverse pressure that is given by the movement of the slapping action, and that kind of illuminates the head. That is why it's called Kapalabhati. Kapala means skull. So that is one part. So it has got two parts. And Kapalabhati has got the visceral part, and then it has also got the action on the brain. If we go towards dhyana is essentially basically increasing the scope of this. You're going to reduce your psychological and psychosomatic dependence on the external environment. Like for instance, we depend a lot on whoever we meet on our various external um, framework, like the bed and the whatever we have, the computer and the mobile and other things, for our sense of self-worth. When you go into dhyana, what happens is that you slowly begin to release your need for affirmation or these anchor points which drive your sense of self-worth. So as you begin to release the need for self-worth, confirmation or affirmation, you begin to get secure within yourself. So both these have to be done. We can move in either direction. Maybe since we have done a lot of physical activity today, maybe we can try and start the process of dhyana. So what happens is that you will then be able to start the regression process. Is that all right with you all?
Sir, if I may say one thing, rather ask one thing. For this Kapalabhati, when we do, we need to have an empty stomach, right?
As far as possible, yes. At least 3 to 4 hours it should be empty. Because
Yeah.
what happens is when the slapping action, what happens is that when there is food, one of two things can happen. There can be cramps. The second thing is, because you are doing the slapping action, it will force the food to move faster through the gut, and that means that the absorption is hurried along, and so it is not optimized.
We may even throw
So
up.
no, that won't happen. Unless you've really packed your stomach with a lot of food, then
Okay.
it won't move at all.
Okay.
There will be no movement.
Yes.
So no, that extreme case will not happen. You'll only get a cramp and you'll be very uncomfortable.
So we'll do dhyana now, sir. I mean, I'm speaking for myself. Maybe the
No problem.
yeah. We'll do
Welcome.
dhyana.
Yes, sir. I have one query in the previous pranayam. What do you call that? You call it anulom vilom only, or
Yes. Nadi Shuddhi, Anulom Vilom, both are the
Nadi
same.
Shuddhi? Yes, yeah. So in Nadi Shuddhi, I have a little problem in the sense, not just now, because I have been trying to do this even much earlier on also, but even that time and even today also it has continued, that when I exhale, I can do the number of counts, whatever is said, I can do that without any problem. But on exhalation, the holding becomes
Hard,
a little
difficult.
struggle, yes.
Mm.
I'm just gasping, waiting for the in breath, and at times when I'm trying to hold, automatically little breath comes in, little
Yeah, let
cheating
it come.
happens.
It's okay. It's okay. We are not, as I told you, we are not doing the Olympics here. We are all human beings with
Yeah,
our own frailties. There is no problem if the little air comes inside. Nobody is going to come and shoot you.
okay. Okay. The
Don't
only
worry
thing
about
is
it.
it's been going on for quite some time, so I was
Don't
wondering
worry.
whether it's time to stop that sort of, that
See,
little cheating.
you don't have any
Yeah.
discomfort, no?
If I don't take in the breath, there is discomfort.
Correct. So if you are getting that discomfort, hold it for as long as you can. The minute it becomes
Okay.
discomfort, let it go.
Okay.
Don't fight
Okay.
with your body. There is
Okay.
no point in fighting with your body. You will hurt something.
Okay. I'll tell you what I normally do. Then I loosen this and I breathe in a little bit for a fraction, for just a second, and then I close my nose again so that the holding takes place from then on. Then I'm
So
comfortable.
correct. So a little cheating is all right.
Okay.
Okay. So what about the others? Is there any further feedback from the others? Okay. So shall we do dhyana?
Yes, please.
Yes, very good.
Okay.
Very good. Yes.
Now dhyana is essentially the state of getting empty. That is, the final state of dhyana is what is called chitta vritti nirodha. Chitta means the consciousness, vritti means response. So whenever you get a stimulus, you will respond. Nirodha means stopping. So the stopping of the consciousness from responding to stimulus is called chitta vritti nirodha. So there are many steps in which you can do this. When you stop responding to somebody's query, if it is an unnecessary query and you still go and do query, then if that is not, you're creating a problem for yourself. So the first step is you actually tell yourself not to respond unless it is absolutely required or unless you are directly involved in a particular transaction. Then slowly. So as then afterwards you control the breath and you try to increase the interval of silence. That is the kumbhaka part, where you are the empty part. Either it is bahya kumbhaka or antara kumbhaka. Whichever the kumbhaka, the empty part is concerned, you try to extend it. In that interval between inhalation and exhalation, there is a silence. You try to increase that silence. Even if you are breathing, you can focus on the silence and continue to try to extend that silence. That silence, the zone of silence, is where the chitta is not being modulated. It is being modulated and it starts slowly coming under control. So what we will do is we will try multiple ways of bringing the chitta to a point where it is not under turbulence. So we can do it through pranayama, we can do it through relaxation, we can do it through multiple methods. So we will do all of them because each of us has a different physiognomy. That is, our body, our psychological constructs are all different. One shoe cannot fix everybody. So somebody will be more comfortable with breathing, somebody will be more comfortable with silence, somebody will be more comfortable with body being relaxed and things like that. So I'm going to start with the relaxation of the body, then I'm going to relax the brain, and then I'm going to just ask you all to try and see that observe the breath and look at the interval between inhalation and exhalation. And when you look at the interval between inhalation and exhalation, there will be a zone of silence. I'm going to ask you all to try and get that zone of silence. Today, all we will do is to try and find that zone of silence. If you can find that zone of silence, even in 1 or 2 breaths, it's okay. That's all we need to do, because that getting that zone of silence itself, because we have so much turbulence around us, is going to be very difficult. So I'm going to ask you all to sit comfortably. Just make sure that the prana, all your
Sir, one thing just before you start, and it's related to this. When you said, what is the trick we need to employ in order to isolate each part of the body that you mentioned, like relax your head, relax your eyes, eyes and all, we can understand. But the internal ones, when you say right part of the head and all that, so is there any kind of a small trick that we can use to isolate it and then relax it?
Okay. See, the thing is that we are constantly engaged with the external world. Now, as a result of that, we never look at ourselves within. So, when you start this process of prajna or awareness, you will always have this difficulty that where am I going to be able to find this? Now, some things you will find easily, some things you will not find easily. For some people, some things will be easy, for you, other things will be easy. There is no such thing as one size fits all, because each of us is built differently, we have different swadharma, and our response to stimuli changes as per situation. We are all brought up differently and we live differently. So, one of these things might trigger you. Now, as you practice, I don't know how much practice you do. If you practice, like for instance, if suppose you're sitting in the house, so you're sitting quietly, just observe your brain. No? Over time, suddenly one day it will click. Yeah, because these are all personal things. No? That's why it's called pratyaksha. I cannot come into your brain and actually show you the trick. It's not going to happen.
No, what I meant is, what is the technique, if you will, when the instruction is coming? If you say to me, relax your arm or any of these external, even your eyes, okay, I'll close my eyes and maybe I'll feel relaxation and all. But the hardest part is when it is inside our skull, something that's inside our skull, or which we in a normal life we don't really feel it physically, like we just know it's there, but we don't really feel our brain separate hemispheres or something. And same thing inside the internal part of our body, like if you say relax your intestine, now I don't know where the intestine exactly is, and so how do I relax it, for
Okay.
example, right?
Okay.
So
Let's just take the brain for instance. Can you put your head here like
yes.
this? Just observe me, okay?
Mm.
So suppose you put your head here, and then you follow the fingertips, and then try to view the fingertips from inside. Can you do that?
I can only imagine it, I can't really view it. I can
Uh,
imagine viewing it.
no. You are not. We don't want imagination here. This has got nothing to do with imagination. Can you feel your? Okay. Uh,
You said to see your
suppose your
fingers. You said to
you
see your fingers on your head through from inside. That's
no
what you
no
said.
no no. Feel.
Yeah.
Can you feel the fingertips from the inside? So the skull separates the inside and the outside. That is the skull is the one that's on top.
Right.
So can you feel from within the
Mhm.
the inside of the inside of the skull where the fingers touch your skull?
Yes.
From inside you are able to do that, no?
Yeah, little focus is needed, but I'm able to do it.
And then what focus will be required?
Okay.
Some focus is required. That's why it's called yoga vidya. It's not going to happen easily. Some focus is required.
Okay.
Now, uh, the thing is that now what we'll do is we can do the relaxation, and then what I will do is as we begin to relax, I will ask you all to look at the breath, and as you begin to look at the breath, at one point I will stop instruction, and at that time your abdomen must be relaxed, your breathing will become will you'll have to actually look become silent within yourself, the body. You'll have to slowly become silent. Wherever there is agitation, you must try to use your awareness to make it calm. You have to calm every part of your body. And so when the calmness happens, you'll feel an energy close to you, and then you have to keep bringing it closer, and then try to keep the silence inside, and then slowly you'll see that between the inhalation and exhalation there is a silence. Okay. I will now start the instruction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the brain. Relax the brain. Relax the eyes. Relax the eyes. Relax the face. Relax the face. Relax the throat. Relax the throat. Relax the chest. Relax the chest. Relax the back. Relax the abdomen. Now watch the breath. Relax every part of your body. And as the breath goes in and out, just make sure that there is no stress in the body. It's completely relaxed. From the top, the body should be a complete unit which you can feel, you can experience. Now observe the breath. Breathe in, the breath going in and going out. Each of you will have a different frequency. And as your relaxation increases, the breathing will become shallower. It's normal for the breath to be shallow. Now, see if you can make the whole system silent. Increase the silence and look at the zone between the inhalation and exhalation, as well as exhalation and inhalation. See if you can find the zone of silence as much as possible. And now I'm going to stop. Relax, relax, relax. Okay, come back to the present. Let me know what happened. Hello. Let me know what happened. What is the feedback? Ramon sir.
Yeah, actually it was nice, silent. It was very silent. I
You were
thought,
able to get silent.
yeah, I thought I slept off, but I didn't sleep. But I felt like that. I felt it was.
Correct. There was no agitation inside you.
No, not at all. Not at all. It was very
You're
quiet.
in a-
It was nice.
That is actually means you're quite advanced actually.
I'm not advanced.
No. If you're not getting the agitation from within,
No, there's no
there's no agitation.
No, it was calm. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. The others, please.
Sir, can you tell me what's that agitation you were talking about?
So you will feel all kinds of turbulence. In one place, you will feel some kind of an energy that is congested. Some place you might feel depleted. In your case, Meenu madam, you might feel an energy depletion or a concentration at the throat, at the throat area where you have the throat problem.
Sir,
So,
nothing happened to me. I didn't feel any energy anywhere and no turbulence, no agitation, no nothing.
perfect. और क्या मांगते हैं? What more do you want? You are in great shape.
No, but I mean, I just happily focused on the breath going in and out. And like you told, the gap between the two, the time, that gap is there, right? So you said that focus on that and if it can extend or stretch a bit. So I kept my focus all through this. It was pretty brief actually because we are all beginners, right? So you gave us a little time. So in that little time, each time the breathing happened, and then you stop and then breathe out. So in that gap thingy only I kept my focus, and there was no agitation or energy anywhere like how you described. I was really surprised, which would be congestion or none of this was there. So I was able to keep my focus on that gap part that you kept saying, and expand it. So I was happily in that.
Perfect. You are in great shape. Stop worrying.
That's
Don't
all it.
overthink. Don't overthink. You are in great shape.
Oh, okay.
What about the others? There are two pins, those that are silent. We need inputs from you all also. Whether you are on the right, you are able to get through the process.
To quite some extent, yes.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, what about the others? Any feedback? Okay, so
It is quite,
yes, please, please, please.
no, sir, it is quite peaceful. There was
Hmm.
nothing to report, basically. That's all.
But will you be able to sit and increase the time? Will you be able to now see? I did it for barely 1 minute, 1.5 minutes. Will you be able to sit
Correct.
and take it for 10 minutes?
We'll
Sir,
have to try, sir. It could be difficult, but surely can try it out.
Okay, okay.
sir,
Sir,
one
Right.
question for me.
yes, sir.
Say that as in doing shavasana, I
Hmm.
also get the same feeling as this is.
Correct, correct, correct. So, what is Shavasana? Shavasana means Shava means dead body. Asan means you are replicating a dead body. Why are you replicating that? Because see, when in the muscles, the muscles are in pairs. They are called tensors and compressors. So when one is in tension, the other one is in compression. Now, in Shavasana, what do? You try to relax the muscular groups in such a manner that the prana flow is equalized. In this particular thing, what have we done? We are doing it sitting up. We are doing it in Padmasana, and then we sit calmly, and then slowly the muscle groups start relaxing. But because we are in an upright position, what happens is that the Mooladhara is at the bottom, and then so the Dhyana process is slightly different as opposed to the Shavasana process. Here, what happens is that the Mooladhara is at the bottom, and then there is an energy that is created from within, and then the body begins and it begins to settle down in a different manner. That's it. So, not to worry, sir.
So for those who it is
Hmm.
difficult for to sit in the ground,
Ah,
and instead of I am sitting in the chair. So
okay,
because of my due to rheumatism, my all joints are inflamed and very difficult. But I
okay.
can follow all this. But it is easy for me to do shavasana.
Do it during Shavasana, no problem, sir. No problem. You do it during Shavasana. Only thing is, you will not be able to do pranayamas in your lying down pose because it becomes a little tricky because your abdomen is not under your control. Your abdomen must move like this in Shavasana. You are in a flat position. When you start trying to move your abdomen, you will get into trouble, sir. You might get cramps and things like that. So I would
So
not advise pranayama when you are lying down. For that, if you can sit in a chair, that would be very nice. And hopefully, if you practice this pranayama and the relaxation, hopefully your joints also will slowly start letting go. In fact, Lalita madam has actually improved a lot in the last 3 months. I think, am I correct, Lalita madam?
Yes, yes.
So you also, sir, if you are able to practice the pranayama and the relaxation, you might actually be able to sit in a chair and practice pranayama.
So when sitting in no, in my earlier days, I used to sit in the ground, but
Hmm.
at that time I felt more comfortable and more satisfied in doing that because my Mooladhara to the head to Mooladhara, I can control my the body and the side of the spines. Now when sitting on a chair, I cannot control that
It
that
will happen, sir.
the
See,
spinal
lot of
cord.
time.
Hmm?
It is a slow processor. Your body is now inflamed. It is in an agitated state.
Okay.
Slowly we have to begin and increase the relaxation part. If you increase your relaxation, continuously relax, for first your body will resist, and then slowly it will start listening to your instruction. That is why it is called auto suggestion. You are actually instructing your body to relax. As you begin to relax, as the body begins to relax, as you begin to apply oil and hot water and other things, then the muscles will slowly start letting go and things will improve. Not to worry, sir.
Say one more thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Say by this time, 2:43, the stomach will not be empty. That is a big problem. Say by 12 o'clock, even if you eat, it is only
No.
3
Okay, sir.
hours. And
2-3 hours if you can give, that is enough. No problem, sir. No problem. Don't worry about it.
okay, thank you, sir.
No problem. Any other questions?
Not exactly a question for me, but what Rajendra Prasad ji said just now. I had the same problem. Sitting was always. I mean, after since about 20 years, I had this problem. It started, but that time I was taking the support of the wall. I would try to sit against the wall, and that would help. Then the body becomes relaxed because the wall is supporting your back when sitting. Instead of sitting without support in the middle of the bed, you can sit against the wall, sort of, or
Okay.
somewhere else in the chair. I think, this is my personal experience which had helped me. And slowly, I could let go of the wall support, and I'm able to sit without the wall support.
Excellent,
But
excellent. So these are suggestions we have, sir. So please come and participate in the classes also. So maybe hopefully over time we will be able to we will all see improvement in each other and live a more fulfilling life. With this, I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to thank you all very much. Uh, you all have a good week and best of luck. Namaste.
thank you so much. Dhanyawad.
Sir, we have to practice, right?